Onyx. Gonna wait till somebody's. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I know it's kind of late and some of you are probably sleeping, but I wanted to come on here and kind of talk with you guys and just kind of like, I just want to get really just straight up raw. I want to be totally real with you guys, just like transparent, just like I just want to share some stuff with you. So I know how hard it is to stop doing drugs. I know the like seduction that addiction plays. I know how the drugs call you back, and I know how it can be fun sometimes and very tempting. I also know that like whenever I was in that stage in my life where I thought it was really cool to be shooting dope, and I almost felt like I was a celebrity, because I was, running with all like big dope dealers and stuff, and got dope for free. I thought, that was cool. But then it stopped being cool. And that's kind of where I'm trying to get to you guys. Like, I want to get to the people who are at that point where using is not cool anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all start out when it's like fun and games, it feels good. We are hanging out with people that we like, want to hang out with. We are, maybe we're kicking it with some guys that we like. Maybe we're hanging out with some hot chicks. It all starts out as fun and games. And then what happens is, or at least in my experience, you cross over an imaginary line. You cross over an imaginary line into the disease of addiction, where you will literally do anything to get that substance. In my experience, it started out with a prescription from the doctor and with a boyfriend that I was dating that smoked pot. And I just started dabbling in pot and cocaine, taking some hydros because my doctor wrote me a script for hydros and Xanax. No big deal. I could take it or leave it, right? A couple of years went by. I was still, dabbling on the weekends, smoking a little dope here and there. And then when I graduated high school, I had more time to feel on my hands. I went to college, but me, I just skipped classes. So instead of filling my time with studying and doing things that were productive, I filled my time with more drugs. And so it went from a weekend warrior style kind of thing to a everyday kind of thing. And then I crossed over that imaginary line to where I was doing things with people that I wasn't proud of. I remember the first time I was ever in a position where I was with a guy and he had cocaine and I ran out of money. And I remember thinking, oh, well, he'll give it to you if you fuck him. And you guys who watch this probably can't relate to that. But there's a lot of girls that I know will be able to. And it was like, once I did that one time, it wasn't that bad anymore, you know? And I just numbed myself with more drugs. And then I would go and I would kick it and I would get high and I would run out of money and I would do it again. So there's this imaginary line that we cross where we're like, everything is fun and games. And then I'm selling my body to my dope dealer. Did I go? No, listen to me. And even if I was, it wouldn't matter. But I wasn't prostituting on the corner. But if I ran out of money, I sure would, give it up. And so it's not really any different, And there's no, that's the thing. Like, I never want anybody that finds my channel to come on and think, oh, well, she must think she's better than me. Guys, my addiction took me to the bottom of fucking life. My addiction took me to a point where I was jumping in dumpsters to find my syringes because I would use them until they were dull and then I would throw them away and then I would run out and need a syringe and didn't have money to get one, so I would jump in the dumpster to get it. I want you guys to get to a point where you are ready and willing to make a change. Whatever that means for you. If that means getting on maintenance, or if that means abstaining and going into a 30-day treatment and doing abstinence treatment, whatever it means for you. But I never want anybody to feel like I'm trying to push things on you or make you do things the way I say or be too hard on you or not be sensitive. Because believe me, I know what it's like. I'm sensitive for real. And I never want any of you guys to think that I'm just trying to attack you. What I'm trying to convey to you is that you don't have to go and do the shit that I did. And that's why I'm sharing my experience with you guys. Because I don't want you guys to have to go and do the stuff I did. I look back on my life and I think, where did I go wrong? What changed? When did I lose love for myself? Did I ever love myself? I had a good family. I was raised up really well. And I had a great parents, and I look back and I think where did something disconnect, Where did I miss? What did I miss? And now that I have a son, a small child, I'm trying to make sure that I really, really build him up and tell him how much I love and care about him, so that way he'll grow up to be confident and caring and smart and strong, independent, honest. That's how my parents raised me. They raised me to be an honest, independent, strong, smart young lady. And there was a disconnect for me, a disconnect between myself. I didn't love myself. And then when I found something that made me feel better about me, instead of saying, hey, I've got a problem, I need help, or this isn't right, I just hid it and kept doing it. So when I come on and I talk to you guys about addiction, and I try to share with you guys like what's worked for me and encourage you to open up your heart and let go of the excuses and become willing to take suggestions, it's only because I want to help you and I want you guys to make it. I've lost so many friends to overdose death and to suicide this last year. And it breaks my heart to have to see people struggling like that. And I only want people to make it. It's like, I wish everybody could make it, you know? It's just really hard to see people you love and care about, you know, die from the disease of addiction. I'm really like reflecting back on the people that I've lost in my life, and it was either from suicide or addiction. I also think about all the times that I overdosed and almost died, and I think about what my family would have went through if I hadn't made it. My mom called me today on the way into work, and she told me that she was proud of me. I think the last time my parents really told me they were proud of me when I was like 16 or something. So to hear that from my mom is just like a good feeling, you know? I feel like I have all these emotions. I'm 3 years and 6 months sober, and I have tapered off of my Lexapro. I am only on Wellbutrin, and I'm on a low dose of Suboxone. And I feel like I was talking to my friend Leah on Instagram, and she's like, "You're so strong." It's not that I'm strong, it's just that I know I have to do this because I don't want to die. I have to stay sober or I'll die. I have to stay sober for my son. So it's not about being strong. It's about priorities. And my son means more to me than anything. And I know without my recovery, I won't have anything. So I put my priorities straight. My recovery is number one. And that way, everything else follows behind that. And it has been working out ever since, for 3.5 years now. As long as I stay centered on my recovery, everything's been working out. So I just was laying in bed and I thought, I want to tell everybody, I want to share this with you guys, and I want you guys to understand, like, I hope you know that I make videos all the time just because I want you guys to know that you can do it, and that you're not alone, and that I know what it feels like. And I think, like, one day, like 3 years from now, someone will find this channel and all these videos will be up here. And maybe somebody who's really struggling will be able to watch these videos and see, you know, what I was going through, and maybe it'll help them, you know. You know, I'm not worried about haters or drama or anything like that anymore. I'm so focused on positivity and making it, living. That's what I'm focused on.